Well, good Monday morning, Denise.
Good Monday morning.
January 15th, 2024.
Jerry, we are halfway through January. What?
I thought you were going to say we're halfway through the year. And I'm like,
no, but we're halfway through January.
Yes.
What's with that?
It's flying.
I feel like I'm one of those elderly people that says, oh, back in the old days.
Every time we do one of these, you're always talking about us feeling old.
I know, because I feel like I say things my grandparents say. I really do.
That's all right. It's fun, though, isn't it?
Yeah. Well,
it's fun.
I'm super tired. I just got back from the beautiful island of Puerto Rico.
For the
IIIBA winter meeting. So I was working.
Winter meeting.
I was working in Puerto Rico.
Yeah, you were. You were.
Yes, I was working. So I was in, my gripe about those things is that they have them at a great resort and, you can see the beach, but you're sitting in a giant hotel room having a meeting.
Yeah.
It's awful. It's really awful. I planned a meeting a few years back in Vail, and I made sure the hotel, Sarah knows this, made sure that the room in Vail, we could open the doors and open all the windows. So it was just like, you're still in a hotel room, but it was just like you were still sitting outside. But anyway, I got back. It was great. We have a lot of really cool things happening with our national association. So it was fun to get to be there. So really, really enjoyed it. I'm a bit tired.
Can I just interrupt?
Yeah.
You did a bomb diggity rockin' job on Agency Wise.
Yeah, that was fun. I had I was a little nervous, but holy cow, I thought that was so much fun. That's Sarah's brainchild, and she has put it together. And I can't wait for the next few months because we have some really cool things. So it was an honor that family got to do it first. So it's all of us.
You look like a star.
Yeah, because I got new lighting. I had lighting that week in my office, so it was really fun. So,
I just wanted to make sure that I gave you
Thank you. Well, Sarah did too. Speaking of Sarah, I'm actually, because I'm in meeting recovery, let's just call it what it is. I wanted to bring Sarah in and have her talk about what's coming up. I have said this over and over and over, and everyone's heard it. We've sent out a ton of marketing on it, but we have...
Good morning, Sarah.
Good morning, Sarah.
Good morning.
She's waving. We have a couple of workshops that are coming out that we have wanted to do for a very, very long time. We have an incredible lineup. So I wanted Sarah to talk about it a little bit because she's going to be facilitating it. And I'm not kidding. If this is not on our members' calendars, then there's something wrong, because this is going to be great. I keep saying the word great. I keep saying the word incredible, but it really is. So I thought we'd up the game a little bit and let Sarah talk about it and kind of, what she wanted to do with it and what her vision has been. And so I'm so beyond excited about it. So Sarah, welcome. I don't think we've had you on Monday morning before. So why don't you tell us a little bit about these two workshops coming up? They're all on the same day, so it's not hard. And tell us a little bit about kind of the background of it and how you kind of put it together and what it's going to be. We'd love to hear about it.
Sure thing. Thank you. A lot of people don't even know my story, and that I was the third generation in our family's business. And the cool thing about that was not only getting to work with my grandfather and my mom and dad, but my mom and dad saw that I really was the next generation of the organization. And so about 5 years into the 25 years that I ran, owned, and operated the business, they began to talk about transitioning the ownership, the leadership, and all that to me. Mm-hmm. When I went out into management consulting, I realized that story was really very unique. Now, that's not to say that we don't have members out in the state who are already beginning to have these conversations. But in terms of how do we do it, or that we even need to do it. There are also some 30, 40 something agency owners that are out there in our membership that don't know that they need a plan for what the future of their organization looks like. And so that's the reason that we put this January 24th date on the calendar, now a year ago, but you'll remember we started talking about this when we had some kind of bad news begin to occur in our state, whether it was an unexpected illness or a disability, or, we even saw, sadly, some folks pass away with really not a plan in place. And so that's the reason we pulled together funding experts, valuation experts, legal experts. I'll be talking about this from like the people power perspective because of my Colby background, but also just because of my experience in helping other members walk through this. And so that's what our morning is set up to do. The legacy blueprint, crafting tomorrow's insurance agency today, is focused at agency owners. And even better, or I guess maybe I should say a peripheral benefit, they're going to have 4 hours of CE too, in addition to a very, very valuable group of people. It's designed to be a really interactive session. Amy has created an amazing playbook, which is going to be a guide they can take notes in. It has resources. They will walk away with actionable steps to begin or continue or to revise their plan for what they want, the future of their agency to look like. But then there's another group of folks.
I've actually seen the play. I've actually seen that. So I've seen the playbook, and the playbook all by itself is worth it because, when you start writing down a plan, we can all say, I always love to quote Dave Trauca, hope is not a plan. It doesn't work very well.
Yeah.
And so just the playbook, being able to get your thoughts in order are well worth it, not to mention the incredible speakers that we're going to be having. It's going to be just great. So talk to us a little bit about the afternoon session because it is different.
Yes, it is, because there is a whole nother group of folks out in our state who are either the next generation like I was. They may be a loyal employee in the organization who either owns currently even a portion of their book, or they just have aspirations of one day being an owner, whether that's in the organization they're a part of or hanging their shingle and starting their own agency. And so the afternoon is designed to speak to, be a resource to inspire, encourage those folks on how to craft their blueprint for success, which is what the title of the afternoon. Those are also going to have 4 hours of CE. So again, another extra benefit. Both of these sessions are going to be offered on site in Oklahoma City in our building, but also an interactive simulcast of the event itself. And so if you're out in the hinterlands, if you're even traveling, but you really want to be a part of this, you'll be able to connect online and do that. You'll have a digital copy of the playbook, and you too will get CE if you do the polling. So I get, we've been excited about this for a long time, but when we got our speakers together, it was even more energizing. So I hope everybody will plan now.
When we got our speakers together, it was just like, wow, this whole thing came together. Like if someone's not taking advantage of this, because I would have loved to have this, because I was at a family agency and we kind of had the same kind of let's we don't quite have a plan. And even if you have a little bit of a plan, it's many times not great. So how do you make a good plan? So, well, we're so excited about it. I'm so excited that you'll be facilitating it. You have a great background in that. We'll tell some interesting stories, and we've been prepping for it like crazy. So I would encourage everyone to take advantage. I'd also encourage everyone to take advantage of, put it on your calendar for our Big I OK National Conference, not our national conference, our state conference on May 7th. I flew in really late last night. May 7th and 8th. So put that on your calendar, and we'll look forward to seeing everyone. So Sara, thank you for being here with us. We appreciate you taking the time, and I hope everyone's going to be as excited as I am about it.
Absolutely.
Jerry, is that it? Is there anything else?
That is it.
Perfect. Okay, everyone have a great January. We'll see you hopefully on the 24th.
See y'all later, ladies.
Bye. Thanks.
Bye.